Hello, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show that mistakenly awoke early from its cryogenic sleep and now must spend the rest of its natural life with Jennifer Lawrence. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Deadpool, the new expansion for Legendary from Upper Deck. In this new expansion to Legendary, a Marvel deck-building game from Upper Deck, everybody's favorite Merc with a Mouth finally gets to join us on our tabletop. Now, you will get 5 heroes, including Deadpool. You also get Solo, Slapstick Stingray, and Bob, Agent of Hydra. Lots of kooky adventures ensue, but you're also going to get some new masterminds, you're going to get some new villains, and of course, some new plots as well. Let's take a look. Now, first of all, your hero cards have some new kooky things going on there. First of all, you have halves. Your attack value, your recruitment value isn't just a solid number, it's also got a fraction behind it, a half. So essentially you can add halves together. If you've got 1.5 recruitment point and 2.5 recruitment point, you would have 4 recruitment point. You'd go ahead and you can use those things to either, again, use the recruitment points to recruit more heroes or the attack points to take down villains. You also have a new key word for your heroes, and that is excessive violence. Now, if you've played these cards that say excessive violence on there, what you do is once you fight a villain, and you have to fight a villain and take him down, if you have 1 extra attack point left over, at least 1 extra attack point left over, you can spend that to activate excessive violence. Now, if multiple cards have excessive violence, you only have to spend, again, 1 extra attack point to activate them all. And excessive violence are going to let you do things like draw cards, get more recruit points, and other fun and kooky things. Now, there's also some kind of meta things going on here. The game kind of breaks fourth wall. In fact, it's called Breaking Fourth Wall. The game talks to you, and it kind of introduces new concepts that are a little bit, as I say, meta. For instance, one of the cards that Deadpool has, it says essentially, if you activate this card between 8 p.m. and midnight, then it's worth attack points. But any other time of day, it's worth recruit points. You have, I think it's one of Solo's cards is, if draw a card, reveal a card from the top of your deck, if it has a picture of a gun on it, draw that card. There's Slapstick has one that says something to the effect of if you're the shortest player playing the game, you get some advantage. If not, you get some other advantage. So there's a lot of these kind of things that address the actual players in the game, again, in line with the Deadpool mythos. You have the 2 new masterminds, Macho Gomez, you have the evil Deadpool. They each, of course, have their own tactic cards. The one evil Deadpool card is just crazy because you defeat it, but you don't get the card. It just gets shuffled back in the deck, and you get a bunch of extra recruit points for defeating it, if it's not the last card you do. So that one kind of screwed me over several times. Now, you have 2 new villain groups. You have the evil Deadpool Corpse, not Core, Corpse, and then you have Deadpool's friends. Now, their big thing is something called revenge. It's another new keyword. Essentially what it means is if you see one of these cards come out that say revenge for Deadpool's friends, what you do is you look at their attack value, say a 3, and then for every one of Deadpool's friends you have in your victory pile, you have to add another attack value to them. So if you have 2 of the Deadpool's friends in your deck already, your victory deck already, and it says 3, then boom, that guy's actually worth 5. Now, there's 4 great plot cards. There's one that Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. This one is nasty. Essentially, you play the game, you got to make sure Deadpool is one of the heroes. And whenever you draw a twist, and you draw a twist depending on the number of players, essentially you have to keep drawing cards off the hero deck until you draw a Deadpool card. All of those cards that you drew are KO'd. And, of course, the game is lost if ever the hero deck runs out. There's Deadpool Writes a Scheme, where essentially the twists come out, and they're all these just kind of funny, silly things that somehow Deadpool's responsible for. There's Everybody Hates Deadpool, in which all of the villain groups, well, no matter which villain groups you're playing with, they automatically get revenge. So whatever villain group you're playing with, their attack value is going to increase depending on the number of those villains that you have in your victory pile. There's also Deadpool Wants a Chimichanga, and I'm going to let you find out about that one for yourself. All told, this is another really fun expansion for Legendary. Really enjoyed this one as well. I have enjoyed every Legendary expansion I've played. are so fun and so creative, and it's, to me, so interesting how every expansion can keep this game fresh and new, not just with the characters you're playing, the heroes and the villains that you're playing, but also just with basic mechanics, the keywords, and how these things keep coming up. Very fun. Deadpool's a fun character. I really enjoyed the movie, and I think this was long overdue for Upper Deck putting it into a Legendary game. So I'm super excited about this one. I played it a few times. Can't wait to play it again. This is a really fun small box expansion. I may even say this is probably my favorite small box expansion for Legendary. Some of the big boxes bring some more things, but I'm going to say it. I think as far as the small box expansions go, Deadpool is probably my favorite. So the recommendation for the discriminating gamer is, you like that Legendary, you want to get Deadpool. Buy it. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. We are The Discriminating Gamer, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, I really must confess, when I first heard they were coming out with Deadpool for Legendary, I actually assumed it was the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry movie. For some reason, that's what I thought. Liam Neeson was in it too.
Please somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
In addition to Deadpool, you do get other heroes like Solo, Stingray Slapstick, and Bob, Agent of Hydra, and that's all very, very, very fun.